Welcome to Cognitive Canvas. Here, we explore the fascinating world of psychology, the mind, and human behavior. If you're passionate about understanding yourself and the people around you, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Introduction. Have you ever found yourself reaching for a bag of chips or a tub of ice cream? Not because you're hungry, but because you're stressed, sad, or even bored. If so, you're not alone. Many people struggle with food addiction and emotional eating, often without realizing it. Today, we're going to explore why this happens, the science behind it, and how you can break free from the cycle. What is food addiction? Food addiction is when certain foods trigger the brain's reward system in the same way drugs or alcohol do. Processed foods high in sugar, fat, and salt can be highly addictive, leading to cravings, loss of control, and compulsive overeating. Studies show that these foods stimulate the release of dopamine, a chemical linked to pleasure and reward. Over time, the brain builds a tolerance, making you crave more to get the same feeling. This can create a vicious cycle where eating becomes less about nourishment and more about chasing a temporary high, emotional eating, the brain's coping mechanism. Unlike food addiction, emotional eating is driven by feelings rather than physical. Hunger. When we experience stress, anxiety, sadness, or even happiness, our brain seeks comfort. Food, especially those high in sugar and fat, provides temporary relief by boosting dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals. However, this relief is short-lived, often followed by guilt or shame, leading to a cycle of emotional eating. It becomes a habit where food is used as a coping mechanism rather than a source of nourishment. Signs of food addiction and emotional eating. Here are some common signs that may indicate food addiction or emotional eating. Feeling out of control around certain foods, eating when you're not physically hungry, using food to cope with stress, sadness, or boredom, feeling guilty after eating, but repeating the cycle, constantly thinking about food or craving it even when full. How to break free from the cycle. Recognize your triggers. Keep a food journal and note when and why you eat. Are you truly hungry, or are you reacting to stress or emotions? Practice mindful eating. Slow down and pay attention to what you eat. Focus on taste, texture, and portion sizes to prevent mindless overeating. Find healthy coping mechanisms. Instead of turning to food, try alternatives like exercise, journaling, meditation, or talking to a friend. Remove trigger foods. If certain foods lead to binging, keep them out of your home to reduce temptation. Seek support. Overcoming food addiction and emotional eating can be challenging. Consider therapy, support groups, or talking to a nutritionist. Conclusion. Food addiction and emotional eating are complex, but they're not impossible to overcome. By understanding the psychological and biological factors behind them, you can regain control over your eating habits and build a healthier relationship with food. Remember, it's not about willpower. It's about awareness, self-compassion, and making gradual changes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need it. Let's build a community where we support each other in making healthier choices. See you next time!